man, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled. I kind of figured it was going to be like this. How can the laws of nature, when it comes to the rainmakers, cannot be on the same schedule as us, man? Here we are, after work, artifact collecting session, hunting session, man. They always get me bummed like this, man. How come they can't get the schedule right? Man, it's been a while since I've been in this creek, basically because it hasn't stormed. Waters haven't manipulated anything, not tripolated anything. Look at that. Cool. But here we are at 6:30. I'm going to have to go slow and fast at the same time, hoping to find the paleo. This is one of them paleo creeks where I found some masterpieces out here before. Even in the same gravel bar, found a preformed quad. Preformed Dalton. But many great things recovered in this creek. Oh man. And we're in one of the fattest parts of the creek too, the wider parts. And these jokers got about maybe up to the chest up in here. Not fair, man. Why can't it be a Saturday, you know? Why can't it be a Saturday? We can take all day going through this thing. And not be rushed around in this thing. I thought about calling in late tomorrow. Real late. Telling them I'm going to be working the night shift so I can come out here during the day. To fill them pockets up. Man, this is not fair though, man. Here we are, Monday night. I mean, they could have flawless terminated crystals the size of my fist. They can have the Daltons sitting right up. They can have blades all over the place out here. Haven't seen the waters this high in almost half a year. Maybe a little bit more than that. Man, I hope they got them things laying down for us tonight. Because unfortunately for us, I'm going to have to zoom right through this place. And hopefully I can leave my mark in a different way. A little bit of space left in iPhone when it comes to the memory. Had to delete a couple of videos before I started this thing. To save some room just in case we came across some things of historical significance. Mine is going all crazy. It is. I mean, this is one of them creeks that's like surrounded by subdivisions and stuff like that, man. People come out all the time. You get the husband-wife combination in their 70s, 60s, whatever. The professionals come out here and they know exactly what they're looking for. Same things we're looking for. They're the ones who like to come out with the bucket. You know, you can hear them from a distance and you just stop and turn around and just get the heck on out. Then you got the teenagers on summer break. They found them paleo before. They're going to be out looking for it again. I'm going to have to cover this creek in increments all week. I might have to hit this joker 3 different times in 3 different locations. Because I know with every every minute, within the next couple of days, this place is going to be hit. Well, I knew I was going to spot one. I'm not even done yet. I think there's more amount right here. It's the widest thing over here. It's got a busted tip on it though. You can see the mapping. Oops. The napping from a mile away. Look at this amateur thing right here. Add it to the stash. Ain't nothing like making historical recoveries. I know that's not that perfect, but a long time ago it was. Ain't nothing like making recoveries on a Monday night. Thank you for the rain. Whatever we're meant to recover, that's what we're meant to recover. One or all. Still in the same gravel bar. Something else is moving in tonight. It's coming in from the south. Let's hope that, oh, poor little fish, man. You still alive? No, they're not. You're going to say, do what you always do and let them have their last swim. I think I'll do that. But I found a couple of cool looking things. Sandstone, you don't find out here that often. Weird looking piece of sandstone here. Form of a triangle on one side. And then, of course, one of these faker things. It's weird on how it's broken off right in these little sides over here. That looks fresh, though. I'm not about to do a strength test on this thing. Of course not. This thing will shatter in a heartbeat. Yeah. Let me go ahead and keep on going. Let the little one have its last swim. You don't know when the next flood is coming by. But maybe I do know. Thought I saw something looks crystalline. Right there. Hold on. No, it's nothing. It just looked... water made it look like a point. Yeah, they hit this place hardcore, man. I might be missing out this week. Monday. Whatever I'm going to collect, I'm going to collect down here tonight. People are going to be hitting this place hardcore starting tomorrow. We're going to miss out on whatever's on the other sides, man. I know that for a fact. Look at all this new stuff out here, man. Look at that. I can just never hit it right. Let's hope I can hit it right tonight and make us feel like we did something, collected something. But this stuff right here is all brand new. I'm sinking like at least 6 inches every time I take a step. I guess we should be feeling like we're blessed enough to be able to see in the water. It's still muddy. I'll let you know if I spot something. I'm going to be tested tonight. It's almost like they're going to test. It's like a test in heaven. It is. To see how quickly I can move and how many things I can find and collect and recover. That is very historically significant, excuse me. But look how high they got for a few hours, man. All right, let me get going. I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can and slow as I can. At the same time, man, this is going to be quite the test. Let's hope we leave out happy with a high grade, because we're always shooting for an A+. One of the worst things you could ever find, just literally hours after the water's receded. You already know what that is. A size 12. Well, if they were looking, they would have spotted that Mora Mountain out here already. And looks like someone might have taken their shoes off, which means it's really hard to walk in the bare gravel everywhere. Hey, there's white. Hold on. No, it's not flat. If it lifts right up, it's something. If it doesn't, it's nothing. Everything looks like something. I'm even sinking down, even though. Yeah, someone's going to come out here and rake this thing out starting tomorrow. Man, they're going to find like 5 Daltons up in here. You're going to say, why don't you just stay right here and just rake it up? Well, I don't have that kind of time. I can cover the entire creek. I mean, what I can recover, go through tonight and collect the same amount that could be in here, you know? I don't know if I should be excited or mad at the situation. Boy, look at all the white. But they got all the colors up in here. The white is usually ones that are sitting right on top, man. Dang. If only it was Saturday. Heck yeah, they're out here. Someone said, take it or something. And then right when I looked down, right when I heard it with my own ears, right here to the right, they're like right next to us. I look down and I see this thing sticking up. I see an edge on something. It was like in here like this. They're still talking. It's a piece of pottery. I don't find a lot of it in this creek for some reason. Thanks for telling me that was here. Help me find more of all the ancient pieces that I'm allowed to recover. Still a long way to go. There could be anything out here. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. Widest thing over here. I tossed a rock back down the second I saw something. I tossed this bad boy down. Not toss it, but that's weird looking, but there's one there. Let's see what this thing is right here. Oh, it's nothing but that thing right there, ladies and gentlemen. They're usually wide out here. It's got the shape of a Dalton. Yeah, I bet it's broken, man. This quartz. No, it's intact. Look at this little baby Dalton. Boy. Tiny thing. Definitely ancient. Welcome to Paleoland. Or transitional paleo. Imagine if it was 4 inches long, made of chert. But this is good enough, especially for a Monday night. 7:25. I don't know about you, but this is one of them places where every time you hear your feet crunch on the gravel bars, it just makes you take a pause because you don't want to be breaking anything, if you know what I mean. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think we'll be okay. I mean, this is just a hobby though. But I'm thinking that in the next day or two, if it doesn't storm anymore, all the gravel that they turned over is going to be covered in the brown silty stuff. And you're still not going to be able to see anything in the shallow waters. So that's going to be covered up from human eyes. Buying us more time to come out. Optical illusion, man. I thought I saw another one. When I was looking down, this white thing right here. Thought it had napping on it, and then I saw that. It looked like nap chert, but it's not. Just a busted piece of rock. I know a lot of things that I talk about are a little bit strange when it comes to collecting and recovering this stuff, but you're going to say, how selfish of you. Well, here's the thing though. I mean, I can't always be the one that gets shafted. I mean, I've been shafted quite a bit so far. I mean, why can't we be granted the first time out after a heavy rain event, and recover some things? Besides, it's not like I want everything. Just what we're able to collect for the time being. Because you'll never find everything at one time. Well, unless you're in Missouri. They keep talking, man. I was way down here and someone said right here. And I said, where? Then they said up here. And just now, someone said up here. There's no one out here. I'm hearing the frequencies. I'm not hearing a human voice. You know what that sounds like. They're all over the place. The first couple of times I heard them, they were right over here. Both times they said something. Now they're down here. Sounds like they're right here. They said up here. Twice. There is no up here. Here. Something's for looking fast, man. It's like 7:30. A different kind of Da Vinci style. Looking fast and slow at the same time. But they know where everything is. We don't. Someone tell me you gotta rely on them. The spirits within the landscape. See, I know that looks like one. But see what they look at and what they see. They might think it's something. But there are many times in my videos that I've caught them saying there's nothing here, before I even get into a gravel bar, and I waste an hour. All right, let me keep on going. They're down somewhere, but it's up somewhere too. I see why. Is it? Look at that game right there, man. Clock is ticking, man. What a game indeed. And they just said my name again too. Right over here. They said my real human name. Right over here to my left. Man, if there's going to be something in that little tiny gravel bar in the middle of the creek, I'm going to crap my drawers. Clock is ticking, man. That joker's almost 8 o'clock. And I still have a long way to go. Never mind. I think I know what they're talking about when they said up here. They kept saying up here. I know exactly what they're talking about. I think they might have had some kind of community up here a long time ago. Up on the hill behind us. There's some nice little hills and stuff like that. And there's like a nice little rock formation. Oh, dang. I thought that was one right there, man. Look at that thing. A stem piece. It probably was to them. Well, there's something you don't see every day. A random piece of slate. That was definitely part of something they used. It's getting late. I'm still going. 8:15. Been finding some cool things. 0% when it comes to the memory left. That's a cool thing right there, but bam. Let me go ahead and continue forward. If I have time to do a run-through video, look at that thing right there. Boy, thank the Lord for Monday night. After work recovery session. Let me see if I can find some more. Keep going. Don't ask. I've never stayed out this late artifact recovering. It's like 9:25 and I'm walking through some deep water. And it's almost complete darkness out here. What you know about that? You're gonna say, if I'm gonna be more successful in the future, I should be doing this every time I get a chance and stay out this late. No matter how long I stay out. And you know I never give up. Especially when it comes to historical recovery. No big bag for this kind of stuff. Got to carry all this stuff in the pocket. Let's go and empty this stuff out. We got some nice things to look at real quick. Now you can see exactly why I went out there. Why we went out there. Why? After a rain event like that, you know there had to be something out there. Huh? Yeah, still wet. My feet are wet. It's been a very long time since we had a day like this in an after-work adventure. But I had to rush my butt all the way up there after work in hopes that we would recover things like this. I know it's Georgia boy style stuff. It is. You know, even down to everything that's the white quartz, you know. But boy, has it ever been a while since we collected this kind of stuff out there, man. But I keep trying. And you see exactly why. Why I keep trying. Because we know it's going to be there eventually, right? But every time we go out there, it counts every time because it leads us to a day like this. Yeah, I know it's not 25 from Missouri. It's not 13 of these in Kentucky, other places. This is GA, man. You have to work extra hard for this kind of stuff. Yeah. I want to try some though. All right, this was the last thing I picked up when I was leaving out of there. It's still wet. But what's the thing going to do? All right. Another one that works. Don't know what I'm going to do with a stash of lighters, though. Got the art right here. Look at it. It's got sand on the other side. It's got soil. That's cool. All right. More art stuff. Just garbage. Piece of metal. Don't know why I got that thing out. I just got it out. This, I'm going to clean it up, spray paint it, and use it for something else within my art. Maybe some mid-century modern. Modern, contemporary stuff, whatever. And same thing with this. It's a good day when you find something like this and these things in the same day. Something's up. Something happened. Look at that. Look. Well, it still needs a lot of work. But these things have already been worked. They have. I know. Piece of a crock. Haven't found anything like that out there in a while. Triangle, whatever. Piece of glass. Got it because it was a circle. Nature does strange things, but it's very miraculous. And whenever you find slate, when you don't find slate ever, got to keep a lookout. It could be part of anything that when it comes to their artifacts. They could have made anything part of this. But they like to do their drawings and stuff on this stuff. Where's the big tablet? That's exactly what I want to know, guys. I still want to find those things. You're going to say you should have become an archaeologist. Got a preform right here. Would have been a Mara mountain. Kind of like it was taking that shape right there. Look at the bottom. Cool. They got rid of it because they hit the top too hard. Yeah. I'm trying to get my preform collection going on, though. Never find pottery out there. Yeah. That's a heavy piece, though. Look at that line. Yeah. And got some kind of thing here, They're still out there making them. Even today, they're still out there whacking on stuff, rubbing things down. Trying to make it look like a Guilford point. Things that they used to do, make and create a long time ago. It looked better when it was wet. Now it's just a white quartz rock. But some of these are more than just white quartz rocks, aren't they? Another blade, broken tip. Some kind of knife here. Got that sharp edge. Could have been complete a long time ago. Some kind of preform here. Look at the little napping stuff on it. Napping evidence. Tip is busted on it. And then another little round base right here. Cool. Very nice. A lot of white quartz today. And it's still raining, of course. But this thing here, look at the size. It's little tiny Dalton. That's like the 5th one in a row I've collected out there in that one magnificent spot that has been this tiny. Yeah, look at that. Very cool, very ancient, transitional paleo. And then I collected this one just because, they're still out there making them. This is that kind of granite that is easy to flake off. It's layered granite. Very fragile. But look how it's been designed. Either by nature. That looks like a fresh mark though. I mean, look at it. But look how everything is symmetrical on it. Mirrored on both sides. You got how this is inset with a curve and the same on that side. Now you can see why I've recovered it. Crazy how nature does things like that. They copying them humans from the ancient times. And then this thing right here, of course, the last thing I recovered, kinda. We knew it was going to be out there. We knew all this. Something had to be out there. And we guessed right. Definitely guessed right in this state. Very cool. What is that, like 3.5 inches? Little tiny tip ding on it. I don't even think we can count it as a tip ding. Well, I guess we're going to have to. You can see major evidence of it. Yeah. Very nice day nonetheless. Keep it coming. See you later.